What up? It's Poncho, and we got another memory from Yuan.
Everything's gotten so...
Yeah.
So he's about to send us on another mission to collect an herb in search of Thistle of the Dawn. I know where that's at.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao...
What does peace even look like?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a life.
I hear the town's stonemasons...
Lord Huang Gai, Lord Chengdu.
For every supporter of the Sun family.
Now we can take it back.
I caught a massive
What's
fish.
this? Why, it's quiz time. How much encouragement
faster.
people have gained from...
Not many people can read and write. The few who can...
Thank you.
To the village. Let's see what we learn this time.
Bai Luan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
There's a mole.
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Juha, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Juha, wait! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Juha entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed you would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Juha survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. It couldn't. Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan, and I will be at your side until the end.
Ice Luan. Unleash a shockwave of ice, able to stop certain attacks and stagger the enemy. Fancy. Requires all the bravery for that. Yikes. What's the mastery for that? This now bravery required to activate it.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully.
Even with
talk
such
to
an
Jin.
eminent family, Yuan Shao.
What does peace even
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair.
We beat Lu Bu, and Guan Yu gets to keep the horse, but I don't get the weapon. Seems fair.
Huh, too bad. Once Cao Cao has his mind set on something, it rarely changes. Though, if you ask me, it would have been better if you had gotten the horse. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing! Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu?
A little bit.
Oh, I see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. I imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over. So even you cannot think of a way to bring him over to our side. If he wishes to return to Liu Bei no matter what, then perhaps we must make sure that is no longer an option. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break. That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume You came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest? To see where I stand? If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly...
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Alright, the Battle of Baima and Yanjin.
This town has gotten bigger.
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep.
Rank level 38. We're 47.
Even with such an eminent family.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Listen.
I'll go alone for this round.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and
Those two
relieve
are going
Baima
there.
Castle.
Then I'll just take the bases southwest.
Those are Cao Cao's forces? Headed for Baima Castle? I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
Shall we? If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
Yeah. We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. Let's go. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always
The
a
enemy
path to
officer
victory.
has been defeated.
Let's march!
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces are advancing on this position. You must prepare to meet him in battle. Good. You have done well to warn us. Men, prepare to counterattack.
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault. Now is the time to attack. Forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
So they're coming my way, huh?
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. I and Guan Yu fight me if you think you are skilled enough.
Something of a comeback. It's what happens from here on that counts.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However,
Our
seeing
guardian
as
of
Cao
peace.
Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Our fellow guardian of
Start
peace.
the advance.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Where's he at? Over there. Yep.
Resistance is futile. You are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
I do not know who you are or from where you hail.
Looking rough.
But you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Could be.
Turn the tables.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
it's
possible.
me. It's possible.
Nice.
Good. Better ready.
Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa.
Where'd he go?
Do it.
Oh, over here.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Whoa. Loose. Damn it. With all my might. Time to attack. With all my might.
The sash
The enemy officer
of the sacred
has
bird
been defeated.
Mulan. And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
Where did I go wrong? Nice. Things don't look too good.
I've been waiting here.
Yes, the resistance is
The
futile.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Let's start the advance.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Time to act.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
Looking rough.
Tables turned.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you. Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Yeah.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Is this as far as my path is to take?
Take that. There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
Have I been bested?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I have suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw for now.
Let's start the advance.
What's up over there?
To victory!
Bring them down.
To victory!
Time to attack. With all my might. Bear witness to my tables turned. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Let's go.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
The time is right. We should attack now.
Time to act. This ends here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? Ha ha! You truly are one of a kind.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
The time is right. Go.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
Nice.
Whoa. Look at them all getting beaten by Cao Cao's whelps. Show everyone how it's done.
Now.
I shall learn from this, but for now, retreat.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer
How
has been
careless.
defeated.
My inexperience is showing.
Let's end this.
Bring them down.
Curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. This is... Let's go. I can't lose like this.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
Leave this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How embarrassing. We seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
You game. You're the best ally that one can ask for.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
All my might. So, this is as far as I go.
The enemy
There's
officer
no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight
The
another
enemy
day.
officer has been defeated.
Time to attack. All my might.
The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
appear when you're most needed.
You'll keep
That
amused.
is talent, I'd say.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me.
The greatest fighter's about to get dropped.
And open it. You aren't half bad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Let's end this.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wen Chou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that everybody that was here?
If we act now, we can cross the river and proceed toward Bai Ma.
Let's go.
Must take advantage of this opportunity.
Where did I go wrong?
Our main force will go on
Things
to Bai
don't
Ma
look too
Castle to
good.
draw attention. While they are en route, we will send a detachment to attack the enemy from behind.
Now advance!
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
With all my might.
Kiss.
Let's go. Feel my steel.
This is it! Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been
How did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the others.
The enemy officer
That's the spirit.
has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Whoa. Looking rough. So you've come.
You're done.
Sorry, but your help is needed here.
With all my might.
Nice.
Goodness! Looking rough.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the tables. Write some word.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come.
All right.
Face me one-on-one. You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors.
That's what the
You
other guy
really
said.
think you have what it takes
And
to
then I
fight
killed
me?
him.
You do not lack the skill, it seems. But this battle has only just begun.
No, and it's
Let's end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have been bested. How can this be?
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenshou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
So you think?
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Times 20.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were?
Don't even know who you are.
What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me. You've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made, and now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful. Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened.
Okay, now things are starting to make sense. Explains why no one else could see them but me.
And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone.
Oh shit, that's Bailuan now?
Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us.
The people that burned down our village, aren't they?
Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
The plot thickens.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person.
Battle Arts Tome Podao. Fierce focus. Concentrate your bravery to strengthen yourself. This will power up your charge attacks by 1 level.
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep.
Go do this, get 2 more guards.
Advance! Let's go! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Looking rough.
Well done! Situation impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's turn it.
Okay, this area belongs to us now. We're driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through.
With all my might. I've been waiting for this. Let's go. Let's get serious. With all my might. Time to act.
Easy. Take this.
Easy.
Let's go.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was annoying.
Take this.
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Get ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training. Let's go. Got you! Concentrate. I will break you with all my might. Whoa. That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To end this. Bear witness to my power. Easy.
Whoa. Nice.
Time to attack. With all my might.
We gotta be quicker. Whoa.
Give her all. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Easy. With all my might. Amaze tested. You are a swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack.
Whoa. Nice.
Time to act. I can't
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Time to act. Easy. Done for.
Looking rough.
I see it. Opening. Time to attack.
Nice. Nice.
Gotta be quicker than that. Easy.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Concentrate. I see you.
Let's go.
Easy. Done for. Time to act. Let's end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Need to get to rank 50 for a new skill panel. I'm just yeeting boulders. "240-second cooldown."
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose...
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past. Born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, Do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty?
I'm right.
Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Acquired Muso Rage, letting you unleash ultimate Muso attacks. And I'm 2 points off.
I hear the way Lord Jong-ho...
Note that's restocked at another inn. It is. Okay. Since those give 20 skill points, I can just stock up on 9 of those.
Not many people can read and write.
Sounds like fights are erupting.
for now.
Not many people can read and write, even with such an eminent family. Yuan.
Due to recent developments, I will no longer be able to call upon you. The chaos of our world is constantly severing bonds, and with this parting from Cao Cao, I must also cast away my connection with you. So the next time we meet, it will be as enemies, will it not? It is regrettable, but this letter will have to serve as my farewell to you. P.S. There is no need to reply. To the one who saved our caravan once again. Thank you for defending our caravan from those bandits. You had just started your journey as a wandering warrior when you helped us. It has been a long time since I last saw you, but I am relieved that you seem to be in good health. What's more, I have heard you have remembered your past, and you still act with just as much honor as you did before rediscovering yourself. You are the sacred wings that will carry our world to peace that awaits us. I have no doubt you will continue to bring hope to all who gaze up at the sky in search of salvation. Please accept this modest gift as my thanks. I eagerly await the day we meet again. 10,000 gold. The doctor's worries. Heard from the doctor that you regained your memories. Congratulations. With that case solved, I was sure Master Yuan Ha would take some time to rest, but something just isn't right with him. He seems to fall into a trance and stare into the air at the strangest times. When I went to get some medicine from him the other day, I brought him the meal of wild vegetables he enjoys so much as a reward for the trouble, but his reaction fell far short of his typical delight. If Master Yuan Ha is depressed, I can't help but worry about him. What if you tried to cheer him up? I think that may just work. Please do whatever you can to help him. Create some gems. More damage with parries.
The scars left by Luibu's assault.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Are these soldiers always so weak-willed?
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir!
Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? My thoughts exactly. Even a massive army cannot wage war without food or weapons. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei, and I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Hey, you're looking kind of tired.
Well, I have tended to hundreds of the injured since this battle began. What a wretched thing war is. A soldier you patch up and send out in the morning may return that very night as a corpse. If that's not dispiriting, I don't know what is. Mind you, I know that Lord Cao Cao isn't warring without purpose.
You don't need to justify your feelings.
War draws in and cuts down soldiers and civilians alike. How could any doctor not see that as a waste? Lord Cao Cao chose war, knowing full well what was going to happen. It's only through war that this violent era might be brought to an end. To him, that's worth the sacrifice. It's worth being hated. It's why I also choose the battlefield. I fight so that our Lord no longer needs to abandon people, that we might save a life he'd otherwise be forced to leave behind. All I can do is give my all.
That's an admirable perspective. I wonder if someday my state of mind can match your own.
Please. That's my line. No matter how strong a warrior I become, I can't do battle against wounds or diseases. Meanwhile, you stand between life and death for every person you help, and never stop fighting. That's truly amazing. I've thought so ever since you saved us in our war against Dongzhuo.
Well, that is my job. I simply don't know any other way to live.
Come now, be proud. At least in front of your comrades, huh?
Comrades?
We both want to help people. So, that makes us comrades. We're fighting the same fight, just on different battlefields. Anyway, I better go train or something. If you ever need help, just say the word.
What a great guy, that Dion Wei.
He must have come to cheer me up. Lord Dian Wei is a good man.
He was the right person to do it, too.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yao of Yuan Shao's army.
A man known to both Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, serving directly under Yuan Shao, I believe. I'm curious to see what a message from an acquaintance like him contains. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Shu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
Battle of Guandu. See what's in here.
I heard
first.
something's about to happen in Guandu.
Tier 6 weapons. That's expensive.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Chuan Yu Chong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
an assault to their defenses, and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle...
Well, is everyone here? Hmm?
My might shall illuminate the...
Now go. The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
Let's go.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot.
All right, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts.
The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time.
Sever their supply
The enemy
line.
officer has been
Advance.
defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao and aim for their provisions. We are at a critical juncture, so I shall go as well.
Looking rough.
I leave the defense of the base to you. I am counting on you. Now advance!
Why's this guy so damn tanky?
Get serious! Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison! Begin the advance.
We will intercept these foes. Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
All my might.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've delivered the provisions, everyone. Come, let's go. Let us attack with renewed vigor.
Quite some work. Watching you is exhilarating.
The enemy force is tremendous in scale. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
We're here for you.
The Western battlefront seems to be going well for us. Perhaps we should push on now. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Wu Chao.
March forward.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see the position has been secured.
Is ours.
This should prevent the enemy from building
Make
more
my way to the
weapons.
middle.
Looking rough. With all my might.
I shall lead the way. Everyone, keep pace with me.
Now is the time to advance. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you. Advance.
Tables turned. You gotta be quicker.
Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Whoa. Bring them down. Time to act. With all my might. Time to attack. With all my might.
Let's go. Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice.
I see it. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! Time to act.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own. Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
Things were looking pretty dicey there. Last thing I want is a repeat of that.
Time to attack.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Let's go.
What's a predicament? Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Take this! It's over!
This! Damn it! There are too many of them. It's only a matter of time before they push us back. Hey, now, what's the use in losing my courage now? I just gotta trust in Lord Cao Cao and hold fast.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you?
Ha ha! You truly are one of a kind.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Does he have a cap over there? Like that.
I'm careless, Zoe. My inexperience is showing.
Okay, let's prepare to make our attack. We need to make this decisive.
With all my might.
Witness our plans in action.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is fun. This is fun. Let's go! Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotta be quicker than this.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Is this as far
The
as my
enemy
path is
officer
to take me?
has been defeated. When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
Ah, it is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about.
Time to act. Take this. An officer? You must be kidding. Looking rough. Time to act. With all my might. I've been waiting for this. Gotcha.
Even though we're Zhang He went. Can't see crap.
Reporting! His western fortresses have all fallen to the enemy!
The enemy
Urgent
officer
assistance is requested!
has been defeated.
Then we must act at once. Send soldiers over from the east.
Start the advance!
We cannot lose this position.
The enemy officer
Defend
has
it
been
with
defeated.
your lives.
I'll put on a show.
Surprise attack begins now. This may be our best chance to rout them.
There we go.
You're finished.
Each one of Cao Cao's men is worth 10 of ours. We have no chance.
The enemy officer
We
has
must
been
retreat,
defeated.
for now.
Let's go! Nice try!
With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ambush from Cao Cao's forces? They left the garrison undefended?
Another victim
The enemy
has fallen
officer
before me.
has been
Drive them
defeated.
back.
The enemy
Cannot
officer
allow Wu Chao to
has
fall
been
into their
defeated.
hands, no matter what.
Incredible. We were able to repel such a large
The enemy
force.
officer has been
Believe
defeated.
we actually pulled it off.
This is our chance to turn this battle around. Put all the officers guarding this area to the sword.
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on the
Zhang Yi.
battlefield. We shall fight together, with all we have to muster.
A lady of her standing would fight together? With us? This is no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces!
Hoorah! Let's do this! With her at our side, our spirits will remain strong.
This is... I can't lose like this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is... I can't lose like this.
Time to attack.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Cao Cao's army, they are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
No! Look what they've done to her! We can't go on!
The sun's here! An opening!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right! Who's next in
Who the
line?
hell?
There we go!
Nice.
Where did you even come from?
Time to act. All my might.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Yeah.
All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Yeah, reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say?
Easy.
Damn you, Cao Cao! Now you've done it!
The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
We end this here.
All my might.
Draws here.
The enemy officer.
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now the real
This
fight
territory
begins.
is ours.
It is my duty to clear the way for Cao Cao.
Let's go.
They take the other base.
No matter how formidable the foe may be.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
We'll wait here until the time is right. Now! Attack! Don't hesitate!
So you've come, Cao Cao. It's finally time to finish this. The intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
Time to attack.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
The time is right. Go.
All right.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things headfirst. On the pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Behold, the might of the proud house of Yuan. All units, prepare
The enemy
to attack.
officer has been
They're
defeated.
looking for a chance to strike. If you don't bring down the commanding officers, you will suffer heavy losses.
We've an interloper in our midst.
I can't see him in this.
Let's go.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! You're the best ally that one can ask for.
I got outforced.
Bring him down.
Yep.
Looking rough.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Easy.
I see it. Looking rough. I see you. Nice. With all my might. With all my might. Time to act.
A lamentable outcome. I need to fall back.
Cao Cao, you have done well to come this far in our battle. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered.
I've been waiting.
Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth, that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle, but they all seem to have slipped your notice. The fierce warriors that fight under my banner are worth 10 times their number. Soon, you will know how deep my strength
The enemy
runs.
officer has been defeated.
Forcing us to break off our assault.
The enemy officer
I knew I could
has
count
been
on
defeated.
you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This is your end. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done.
Don't hold back.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner.
Concentrate. You're done. Turn the tables.
How about this?
Looking rough. Time to attack.
To overcome all odds to make it this far.
Time to act.
We have both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoo, shall put everything
The enemy
on the
officer
line.
has been defeated.
What just happened?
Face my beauty! Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice.
Rule it is.
Tables turned.
Denied.
Time to act.
Oh, had to cancel my ability because of that.
Take this.
Go to sleep, John He.
Let's end this. This is as far as I can go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get ready now. We've only just begun to fight.
The enemy officer
fought with everything
has
I
been
had
defeated
to
the very end. Although defeated, I've never been so light of heart.
While others merely boasted superior numbers, he displayed his superior skill. It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
Let's cover some ground.
I do hope you'll be satisfied.
Don't stop. Get
This cannot be. My forces were vast, and yet they crumble.
Charging.
How am I being defeated?
The generosity of your family is widely known. It has drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny
The enemy officer has been defeated.
From which great numbers come many voices, and an inability to make quick decisions. In war, that is a weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. I pay no mind to insignificant voices. That is what sets me apart. I impose my will by force, and my
The enemy
will
officer
is to bring
has been
peace to the
defeated.
land.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Crazy.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Is this as far as my path is to take me? We may not be able to make it through this.
This hard, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The enemy officer has been
So you've
defeated.
come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
If you please. No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here. Bring them down. Go on then.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
Loose.
That won't work. You'll learn. You stop.
It is you. And I have nothing more to worry about.
You each have a role to play.
Time to attack. Go on there.
This is the end for you, Yuan Shao. It's time to finish this.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan clan.
Tables turned. Concentrate.
Remember, I'm with you.
Time to act.
I will if I must.
Let's end this.
What? Impossible. No time for cowards. I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
The main character, which is me.
So we've lost him. No matter. We have done enough. Even he will not be able to recover from such a loss. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Cobalt Storm. You have acquired a skill at Muso rank and can now activate Muso Rage to do so. Completely fill up the extended Muso gauge and press L and R. While in Rage mode, you can unleash ultimate Muso attacks. When the Muso gauge reaches 0, you press B. It is also possible to activate War God Rage without a full Muso gauge, as long as the gauge has reached the activation threshold. Damn, just passes away like that? Chapter 4 complete. Dies without being able to get his get back.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Yes,
Zenji.
a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope.
Bonding to do.
But we won't give up so long as Lord Shaho Dun gives us hope.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu used to be an enemy.
Oh, it's you! I mean, hello, sir. Here for Lord Eugene's training?
He's earned quite a reputation after the victory at the Battle of Guandu was credited to his strict training.
A lot of new faces today, saying they want to undergo his training.
Newcomers who don't know how terrifying Lord Eugene is will be done and out of here before you know it. It's pretty much just you and us that are able to endure the challenge.
Strange, though. He seems a bit later than normal today. It's rare he's not on time.
Hey, he's here! And Lord Cao Cao is with him.
I've come here today to give praise to Eugene and his achievements. My strategists tell me that our victory at Guandu was due to order being maintained in the castle, despite the disadvantage. That was achieved by Eugene, a man without peer. You should be proud to receive guidance from him.
I'm grateful for the generous words.
Well then, work hard.
He sure didn't stay long, huh? Well, I imagine he's quite busy.
Which makes it pretty incredible he came here just to praise Lord Eugene, huh? I know I was moved.
You, over there. Have I not made it clear that there is to be no personal conversation? Now 2,000 practice swings for all of you, including newcomers. Then line up in formation. No one receives special leniency here. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. Quite a few ended up running away.
Can't handle some practice swings. It's only 2,000.
What are you saying now? If we don't separate the wheat from the chaff here, we'll hold back those who have provided years of distinguished service. Those who understand what we are trying to achieve here ought to be able to sense that for themselves. I'll continue with little mind for how I may appear. After all, I have you and Lord Cao Cao, who see through to the heart of things. Thank you.
Another war?
I suppose you have come to train as well. Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all. Thank you. There is much to learn from your form. After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands. No need to worry, for this comes naturally to me. After joining Lord Cao Cao's army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal. Those words bring me more strength than you could imagine. You have always supported me. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shui Jing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Cao Cao's service, you've helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
I'll gladly watch over you.
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it. I like your attitude. It makes me feel better about giving you all that food. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big and too fast. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command your troops. I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you. Arrogant as always. That's what I like about you. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach. The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
Allard's Tome Podal. Burgeoning devastation. Yeah, that looks pretty devastating. It only requires 3 bravery.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just...
Yep.
Each 100 foes with attacks from a wheel recovery. Strong attacks with wheels. Dramatic success with tactic 5 times.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
Excuse me.
They say Lord Cao Cao.
Okay, quiz time.
What? An honor to meet you.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can.
Another war?
Hello, Elder.
Just means another celebration.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the reins?
Lord Li Dian, maybe?
Incredible. Thank you.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu used to be an
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day.
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard, it seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendships stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even...
Hey, thanks for coming. I know you're busy. A place to eat, of course. And there's gonna be mountains of good grub. Remember what I said about continuing to work the fields? Well, I managed to get enough for a meal, so I had them cook it up for you. It's all as fresh as can be. Eat as much as you want. Where I'm from, we do these harvest festivals each year. Boy, that brings back memories. Wonder how the folks are doing back home. The vegetables we grew there were so fresh, too, like you wouldn't believe. We helped each other out and worked hard, so we had some amazing harvests. But then, some no-good bureaucrat came around and told us to give it to him. Kids went hungry when we got hit with droughts, but that was nothing compared to being leeched on by greedy officials. Appreciate the anger, but you know, we all ended up just accepting it. We were already so tired from working in the fields, you know. We thought that's just the way things are, so when we met Lord Cao Cao, now that was a surprise. Whenever I look at him, I feel like our hard work really will end up paying off one day. He's an amazing man. Someone we gotta protect. If I can work the fields again, under Lord Cao Cao's rule, I'll be happy. And you can help me dig up dirt. Sounds great, huh? And we can even take naps after working the fields. I bet we can work a really big place with the two of us. Oops, the food's getting cold. Let's eat already. There's plenty here to fill ourselves up on. Food, hopes, and dreams. Hey?
Lord Shi Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops. Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age?
Accessory ceremonial blade.
Let's go.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
Huh? They need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours, without delay. Begin the advance!
Take this!
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Tables turned. You really are amazing.
The enemy
I always
officer
knew it.
has been
You
defeated.
surpassed even my highest expectations.
Now is the time to attack.
Forward!
Halt.
How's this?
Let us observe for now.
Halt! Time to act. We must assess the situation. All my might.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Time to attack. Time to attack. I shall put an end to you with my intellect. No hesitation.
They
appears to be as far as we go.
Time to act. All my might. Time to act. All my might. All my might. All right. Let's go. Loose. Looking rough. And open it up. Time to act. All my might.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Easy. Time to act. Looking rough.
Easy. Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle.
All my might.
Bring them down.
Concentrate. Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
Get this here.
Nice.
Stand for it. Turn the tables. Get this here. With all my might. We end this here.
Tables turn.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack. With all my might.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Get this here. Nice. Time to attack. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. All my might. Time to attack. With all my might.
Your combat abilities are terrific.
The enemy
They
officer
shall serve as an
has been
example for
defeated.
my own efforts.
And open it.
Take that.
Bring them down.
All right. Bear witness to my
Looking rough.
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Did you run in looking for fate?
What was our plans in action?
With all my might. Take that. Take that. Gotcha.
We have to redouble our efforts. It's no use.
Witness our plans in action.
All my might.
You're done.
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle.
Keep pressuring them.
I can
The enemy
barely
officer
hold my weapon
has been
anymore.
defeated.
Maybe it's time to call it a day.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The enemy officer has
I
been
shall
defeated.
retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
So you accept.
It's a duel with the
Very well.
Shangri Al.
An opening. Concentrate.
Now's our chance.
Tables turned. An opening. I see it. Time to act. Let's end this.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Alright, did I reach the next rank level after this one? Grab that. So far I have everything unlocked. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.